Czech versus Ken. Czech won both of his games against Minyuk and versus Agatha. So an orc player defeated and a human. So the next human waits here. Oh no, it's a Night Elf, of course. Oh, I'm sorry, I have to change that. So another Night Elf mirror. Yeah, Ken with an impressive performance last week against, 2 weeks ago against Minyuk. He completely destroyed him, I think, on Last Refuge, so we can expect a lot of him, even though he lost his first game against Agatha, but maybe Human Night Elf is just not his matchup, but yeah, he did pretty well against Orc, and now let's see what the Night Elf Mirror has to offer. Yeah, so it would be very important for Ken to win this, otherwise he's most likely out of the tournament. Depends on what Minyuk and Agatha do next week, but yeah, he definitely needs that win. If Czech wins this, he is definitely the winner of the group, and that's of course what all of the players want. So yeah, let's jump right into the game. This is of course the Eternal League from Korea. This is week number 5. The decisions come closer and closer, and this time we are... Oops, I got the Twitter thingy wrong. Let's just adjust it. Where is it? Hashtag here. It's League 5. So, okay, fixed. So, yeah, another Night Elf Mirror here on Twisted Meadows. We have 2 Demon Hunters here once again, but pretty interesting creep camp by Ken. We all know this creep spot from the human players who do this with 5 militia and get the Rock Golem, of course, hope for a Tomb of Experience, and then are very, very close to level 3 after this one. But yeah, I've rarely seen it with an Engine of War. Most likely you creep this little cream camp here with the AOW, or if you're greedy, go for the Mercenary camp to be able to get the Shadow Priest and Berserkers pretty quick. But no, he's going for the Laboratory, he's going for the Rock Golem, he's going for the big item, and here we see Czech, the most old school player there is in Warcraft, starting his career in 2002. So that's pretty much 13 years of Warcraft with a small break for StarCraft 2 and I guess for his army duties, but I'm not quite sure about that. So yeah, Rock Golem finished. Tomb of Experience and the Rune Braces of Fall. Okay, the Rune Braces will be sold for a nice amount, so not a game-breaking item here, but he has to spend a lot of resources on repairing the AOW, so a lot of lumber harvesting time lost here for Ken, but I think this could be worth it with his Tomb of Experience especially. So yeah, level 2.5 for him. But yeah, Czech with a nice creep camp as well. He's going for the Rock Golem at the Mercenary camp. Got himself a nice Shadow Priest. And the items here, Scroll of the Beast and Cloak of Shadows, definitely the better items compared to what Czech got. And yeah, he will be level 2.5 as well. Maybe even 2 2/3. But yeah, the techs are in a progress here. Small advantage for Czech. And the Scroll of the Beast, yeah, depends on when you use them, but this can boost a creep check or something. Very strange creep by Ken, but I think they figured out that not only Blade Masters can creep single creeps, can creep the item carrying creeps all alone, but with evasion you can do that with a Demon Hunter too. Rune Braces, the second Rune Braces for Ken. Oh, and he has to use his Town Portal. That mana burn would have killed him probably. So yeah, that's $350 gold gone for Ken. So he was very aggressive, he risked a lot, but I'm not sure if it was worth it, since he's not even a level 3 Demon Hunter just yet. But yeah, we'll see. easy pickings for Czech now. Getting level 3, no too much experience for him. But I think the fast creep, the fast laboratory creep didn't pay out for Ken. But he did something special, and it's always nice to see that. So yeah, Hunter's Hall for both players, so most likely this is gonna be the typical Night Elf mirror with lots and lots of bears, and the Naga and Keeper of the Grove second. So, finish tier 2. Ken with the better position because he's able to go to the tavern. Here is the Naga Sea Witch and the Keeper of the Grove for Czech, so at least this differs. It's of course an interesting point if you take a Naga to be more aggressive early on and want that huge area of effect damage later on. Or if you want to stay passive in the mid game and snack or pick off some units here and there
attack
with the Keeper of the Grove, but benefit from the Thorns aura later on in the fights. So yeah, I guess it's just depends on what you like more. This points towards an expansion for Ken. I think he feels pretty safe for himself now. Even though he lost his town portal. Oh no, Naga for Czech. He cancelled the Keeper of the Grove, so we will have an exact mirror match.
A town is under siege
With the same heroes and the same units. Nice timing by Czech, but he's a little late. Yeah, and he recognizes that, so he switches to the Wisps, and Ken doesn't pay attention. I think he's a little overwhelmed here with multitasking since his Naga is in deep problems. He's trying to send them over to the creeps to deny, but no, there's no deny, and there's a level 3 1/4 Demon Hunter and a dead Naga, so 170 gold that Czech has to invest in the second hero. And yeah, still no experience for the Naga, of course, because she was too far away from that hero kill. But maybe with Frost Arrow now, he might be able to do some serious damage to the DH of Czech. Very grim and dark position and situation for the Korean old school Night Elf. One of the best 2-on-2 players there were. And of course one of the 3 legendary Night Elves together with Moon and Czech. And Remine, I'm sorry. So Czech prepares himself with a little mercenary support here with the first Dryads for Dispel, and then switches to Bears. Of course, tier 3 tech almost finished. Here almost the same, but Ken is slightly behind in everything, and no expansion yet. I expected one, but might have been the better situation here. To just go for the tech and not lose or waste any more time. Still 0 experience on the Naga. Very strange play by both players, but yeah, we'll have bears now, so the boring part is almost over. Now there it is, first experience for the Naga, and the first little skirmish erupts here. Nice staff by Ken, saving that Dryad, but I don't think that he will be able to save this Archer, but yeah, it's not much damage, especially to Berserkers and later Bears, so he can easily afford that loss. And now Master Upgrade for Czech, Master Upgrade for Ken, and yeah. Finally we have Rejuvenation, so the Demon Hunter is almost unkillable. But what I like about Ken is that he always knows where Czech is.
Forces are under attack.
So he's always nearby. Don't let him creep to level 3 for the Naga, or even level 2 for the Naga. Just harass all the time and be annoying until your master upgrades are done. And this is the case now. So both players able to morph them bears into master. Here they are, siege bears And with that support, it might be easy to get that rock golem, but Czech's gonna contest it. He wants the items and the experience for himself. And he loses the Dryad, even though he had his staff ready. Strange play by Czech, and yeah, that's looking good for Ken right now. But he had to use this potion of invulnerability. I don't really know why. Oh, but Czech is losing this bear. Nope, he doesn't. Nice staff by the Naga. Oh, nice staff again. And he doesn't lose a single unit. Maybe now with a block or something. There's no staff available. He's on it's on cooldown. That archer is definitely gonna die. Oh, that Dryad. Why is he sending in those damaged units into the fight? First one down. Naga in problems again, but there is rejuvenation. The bear down. Huge micro mistake by Ken, losing two units so far, but looks like more is gonna die soon. Of course, with the boots on the Demon Hunter, still able to... Oh, nice deny by Ken. Still able to inflict serious damage to both heroes, and it's looking very, very grim for Ken, the upcomer who dominated Minyuk on week 3. But he needs that moon juice now, and he needs to buy some time to rebuild his army. Oh, the moon wolves are almost empty here. Saving the Naga with another staff. 2 moon wolves will heal him up, but this is of course now the time for Czech to creep this camp, maybe get another berserker. What item did he get? Oh, huge potion of invulnerability, that will help him in the fight now. Nice deny, no experience for the Demon Hunter anymore. And it's 4 bears for Ken, 3 bears only for Czech. Did he forget to rebuild or reproduce? No. He's at 48. Reproduced some more Dryads for dispelling the rejuvenation. And yeah, 44 food only for Ken. And once again, if Czech wins this, he advances to the quarterfinals indefinitely, and Ken has to wait what Agatha and Minyuk are doing. Maybe there's gonna be a tiebreaker of some sort between them 3. Illyria's Food of Accuracy, not the best item, only for the Naga and the Dryads, and yeah, not much. I think he'll most likely sell it. Yep, he does, and maybe get a Scroll of Healing for it. No Tome of Experience again. Natural Expansion creep spot by Ken. He got a Ring of Regeneration. Also, not the best item he can get. Yeah, and this looks for like a good timing for Cash to push. He has 2 Invo Potions, 1 Scroll of Healing on the other side. Ken has nothing. He didn't have the gold to buy a lot of items, and he didn't have the map control to go to the shop. So yeah, let's see if Czech pushes himself into the quarterfinals. First Fog Lightning coming in. It's only level 1. Both players, of course, with Raw, but nicely done by Ken, dispelling it immediately. So Czech has the town portal out because there's a huge amount of bears now. He is still on 48 food, only 1 Dryad. That makes the difference here. And of course, Czech invested a lot into items. Still has this archer. Maybe he should sell it. Yeah, and now he's going over 50 food. 64 now for him. Maybe creeping the Naga to level 3 now. Very important. Level 4, the Demon Hunter evasion level 2 in a fight against bears. So beneficial. Yeah, maybe it is Ken's time now to go for a scroll and something. Item-wise, we see Blood of Giant Strength. Okay item, but definitely not the best. Helps a little in a fight because of more HP, but yeah, that's about it. Red Spot Creep, this could turn things around. He will get level 4 after this, and level 3 on the Naga, so finally Fog Lightning for him as well. And maybe a Step of Silence of some sort. And it is a Step of Silence! Neostradamus striking again. So yeah, if he uses this correctly, no Fog Lightning, no Mana Burn. And no Frost Arrow for a short amount of time. What is Ken doing with his Engine of Wind? Maybe transitioning into Chimeras or something? I don't know, but here comes the town portal. Bad situation for Ken. All the bears are blocked. Nice fog lightning. The Engine of War is down immediately. The Demon Hunter of Ken is in huge problems. He has a potion though. He uses on the very last second. Sorry. He needs to get to the Moon Wells. Perfect situation for Jack here. And yeah, finally he gets the Roar through. No more Dispel from Ken. Finally he uses it with a 2-3 Wisps here. He loses his Naga. No chance to heal her up. Oh, the Moon Wells just in time, but the Demon Hunter's on a chase here. No more Moon Juice left, and Ken's Demon Hunter is in problems as well. So both heroes almost done, and he lost his entire army. Only 42 supply left. This bear is about to go down to the poison flow. No, he blocks it. He blocks the passage with the Drive, but this bear goes down. Jack didn't lose a single thing, I think. 2 bears microed out of the fight, and now he goes for the heroes. Mana burn, last strike, fatal damage, Demon Hunter down, and this group has been swept by Jack. Impressive 3-0 performance in this group B with Minyuk, Agatha, and of course a Ken. So the third player to the quarterfinals is the old school Night Elf, Jack. So halftime.